Well, what a weekend it's been. High highs and low lows. Hello. Got a new tyre on Saturday, new front tyre, and I recorded the video. However, I was messing around with my mics again and had messed up the audio. You can hear it, but it was a bit meh. And my mood on the way there was awful. Now, I'd been up 20 minutes before I had to quickly get dressed and rush out the house. I generally do not like going out on the bike when I'm tired, but I was in a bit of a rush and I was only around the corner, so I wasn't too bothered. But I got stuck behind a tractor and then held up by a barge crossing or a canal boat. Is it a canal boat or a barge, or are they the same thing? It's a barge pole, not a canal boat pole. Who cares? Not important. But I was in a foul mood by the time I got there. Just frustration. Although, after playing with the dogs, seeing they've got pretty big getaway pigeon, I was quite relaxed. Also, the garage guy. Oh God, my memory for names is just absolutely awful. He just goes, "Oh, I saw your video," and I'm like, Fortunately, it was the video where I was directed. Well, my last time I went to the garage to get my rear tyre, and I believe I was complimentary. If not, I was just being nice, wasn't I? I wouldn't have gone back there 3 times in a row if I wasn't happy with the level of service. I probably would have gone back 3 times in a row even if I wasn't happy with the service, just to play with the pups. That's because I'm an idiot. It was just weird. It's just completely sort of a casual, "Oh, I saw your video," and I'm like, "Oh, what? I feel exposed." And I think in that video as well is the one where I'm harping on about old 80s and 90s cartoons. At least I wasn't talking about trying to crap my pants. More mercies. So I decided to just bin off the videos. I thought there's no point in it was only essentially just the one video, and the audio was a bit shit, so I thought, oh, I'll get rid of it, because I was going to Leeds to the that place, oh God, what was it called? It was like a big biker meet place near Leeds. If I remember it, then I'll probably say it, for the Podmoto meetup, and it was like a 2-hour journey there. So I was thinking, I've got plenty of time, and I was going on the back roads, so I thought, oh, it'll be nice ride, so I'll get a couple of little amusing videos for people to enjoy. And it wasn't until we'd finished the ride out that I'd noticed that the audio, the microphone plug, wasn't fully inserted, which I thought it might have just switched it to the camera audio, but it just killed it completely. To stop the camera from recording on the external microphone or whatever internal microphone, you know what I mean. And then my battery died on the way home, in 15 minutes. So I've got 4 or 5 hours of footage, completely silent. Although it did give me a good opportunity to use those stupid swearies. Whoa, what are you doing there, mate? He's jumped the thing, isn't he? And he's just gonna go for it. Shall I follow? Yeah! Yeah! I'm a real bad boy! I'm a bad boy! He did it first. Press the button, mate, and the lights will turn red for you. It's technology at its finest. But not, it's not about to start raining because I've not got any waterproofs with me at all. Well, waterproof trousers, resistant jacket. Very far is it when I'm looking like Pissy Pants McGee in work? Yes, and I got me spot. I put the video of the ride out, the Podmoto ride out one. I mean, I thought it'll just be a little stupid video with some shit music. Like I'm trying to speedrun getting monetized and demonetized by YouTube. A little bit odd though, because the official ride video has not been released. So I was a little bit like, oh, should I put this on? Should I do this? And I thought, well, I'm not too sure what the crossover would, considering my content is general garbage. So, yeah, and you're watching it. Yeah, how bad do you feel? I mean, I think if it was the full sound and experience, because there was a lot of rev bombing going on. At one point we pulled in to grab some fuel. I think one guy needed fuel and I thought, well, I may as well top up while and the poor woman in the shop, she was just like, when I was paying, like, she was like, I hate this job. And then I think some people got split up by a set of traffic lights. And then one poor lad got completely lost. But it wasn't really his fault, because we were crossing crossing a main road. So you have to like pick your gap and then gun it, right? And he was like last guy, Taylor and Charlie. The guy was on a 125. To be fair though, right, rapid little bike. I mean, I'm sure at one point he was doing like 65. But yeah, like there was a little bit, got into like a little town, a little village, and there was a mini roundabout that everyone was turning right at. And then I don't think he knew, so he asked someone where all the bikers went, and then she said like left, basically pointing in the opposite direction, which she must have been absolutely fucking laughing her tits off about. Look at that little biker going the wrong way. So he ended up getting to the Sun Inn like way after everyone else. Poor guy. But everyone made it in one piece, which was good. And it was just nice to chat to people. I mean, even if that, like, it's not similar interests really, it's the one, isn't it? Like, we all have bikes and ride bikes. But that one thing, I mean, too, like, we all watched the same YouTuber. I know he was the catalyst for the meeting. And I got places to be. May as well give wipe. Yeah, so there's I mean, the guy I was speaking to most of the time was that wolf who had a awesome little VFR 400. And I was behind him quite a lot of the time. And I'll tell you what, 400cc, you wouldn't think it by the sound. Sounded awesome. It did make me question the sort of the VTEC gimmick of it. I was like, well, if I just had all the VTEC all the time, I wonder if I had to turn VTEC on constantly and just be in pure power mode. Although, to be fair, I do like the idea of when I'm like just going at these slow speeds, not blitzing all my fuel. But it's left me feeling motivated and inspired. I don't know what's quite inspired to do, but Stormtech posted his meetup date for the 1st of September. I'll do that, fuck it, I'll do them all. I'll do all of them. I'll be a little meat whore. Wait, no, that doesn't sound quite right. I mean, it's like a 3-hour journey, but I mean, in fairness, it's only half an hour more than what the journey was supposed to be on the weekend. That turned out to be 2 hours-ish. got no idea why I was significantly quicker to get there. No idea at all. And there's no footage either, so we just do not know. I think I've caught the wrong fucking traffic, haven't I? Because I've been monging around the house making snacks. I'm now caught behind all the traffic. It's only because I needed fuel as well, otherwise I would have went the coast road dual carriageway. Because even when they're relatively busy this time of the morning, they tend to be a faster moving road. With the dual carriageway, you know, especially being quite rapido. Oh, I do want to say though, now that I've got both the Bridgestone battle axes on front and rear, the handling of the bike is just so much more like pronounced. I think it's the profile that I quite enjoy of the tyre. It just tips in a lot better. I don't know quite what was on there before. I think they were a decent brand, but they were like super stable. You know, like motorway speeds, and no more than motorway speeds. But I've noticed with the Bridgestones, it's a little bit squirrely. When you start getting a bit higher in the numbers. I mean, it's still planted. Do you know what I mean? It's the thing is, you can feel it. You can. It's kind of hard to describe, really. It's just like a little bit more looser. You know, at the front end. Oh, is that the police car? Is that the reason why everyone's going so slow? Oh, gutted, eh? Gutted. Someone's probably talking shit on Twitter. Can't believe that was blue lights. That was the blue lights on. I also discovered that Southport doesn't actually have a police station. It's just like a little office, but it's not an actual station. I wonder if that's about to change anytime soon. I wonder how many other communities out there that no longer have any kind of active police activity. I mean, I'm guessing if something kicks off, the police are called in from other areas, which that's got to affect response times. Also, if I'm doing 30 and that old copper is pulling away from me, he's a naughty boy, and he's definitely a naughty boy. There's no way. Ain't no way I'm getting to fucking work on time. Again, not on time, but my usual preferred time. It's a weird thing, giving myself a set shift even though I don't really have one in terms of like working hours. It's better than the fact that some people do like shorter days and longer days, and oh god, no, you're just gonna trip over yourself, aren't you? Where are they? Where's the fuzz? Is the fuzz down there? There's the fuzz. Right, so if I match them, more or less, so I'm not gaining on them. In fact, they are actually pulling away slowly, so they're doing close to 50. Close to the old 50 cents. 50. Real bikes. They're real bikes. Oh, lovely. Lovely jubbly. See that little head check? It's nice, isn't it? All I wanna do is have some fun, but there are blue lights right up my bum. Do da do da do, do 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 do, do da ba da boo, do da do da do, boo. Oh, come on, son of a bitch. As if. I blame you for that. You know who you are. Too much pressure, man. Too much pressure. Can't take it. Abnormal load. To get down the back of my pants. Wait, no, that doesn't. No, that's not as clever as I thought it was. That sounds like I've got a fat ass. I might have. You don't know. Might have the fattest of asses. Dominance. I mean, I'm literally just gonna go past you again. Just so you're aware. If those lights are still red, I'm going in front. Get off your mate. Dominance, dominance, dominance. The Crow. Oh, they've not remade The Crow, have they? Can't they just leave shit alone? Think of something new, mate. Think of something new and exciting. Because when they remake a beloved film, people are just going to compare it straight away. Like, remake the shit. Actually, I'm sure I saw that somewhere. Remake shit films. If the film's not done very well, remake that one. What's this? What's this fucking twinsy bollocks? Twinsy bollocks in the toxicons. One's a plug-in, like a tampon. I don't even get why they do that. I mean, I can see where they're coming from to a certain extent. It's like, oh, like this film did well, let's remake it. It's old now, and you know we'll get a bigger audience. You know, we'll remake it for modern audiences, which I don't think it actually exists. It's just some shit they say to change stuff. But I'm not entirely sure if there's been like any recent remakes of any sort of old IP that have been actually any good. Unless they want to like, oh, I know, stick it as fucking live action for some bizarre reason. I mean, I could be wrong about that, considering that I just simply don't watch TV. Did I just honk my horn? I might have done. I might have given a little tickle. I mean, I know like a lot of classic films were remade. You know, like The Thing, House of Wax, and some of the stuff. Like, there are a lot of remakes that people don't realise are remakes. But at the time, I don't think it was. I think it was more like budgetary restraints, and also the remakes tend to be quite different, or adaptations. I'm not entirely sure why people like to adapt things beyond just cashing in on an already like invested fan base. I just don't think that works either. I mean, I've only seen like, well, I've seen a lot of like the videos. I've not watched them, but I've seen the thumbnails of videos that have just shit all over the Borderlands games. Yeah, the Borderlands film. I mean, I absolutely loved Borderlands 2 and 3. In fact, while I was convalescing and bedbound, I spent hundreds upon hundreds of hours playing the Borderlands game. What confused me was when they showed the like some of the clips. Here's another Tucson. They were like Lilith was like either super old, and then again I'm shit with names. The little girl with bunny ears, that like nut job, was young, but I'm sure they were. I don't know if like one of them should be older or younger. So and then. Oh, what's that little midget black guy? Oh, what's his name? Like the one who's supposed to be playing Roland. I thought, but when you want someone maybe more actiony, thought you just give like Uwe Ball or wherever it was. Give that guy the shit film adaptations for video games. Bam bam. I'd rather be on my bike than in the cinema. That's for sure. Come on, Tucson. Put your foot down, son. Get it moving, son. No, you're just gonna do this. Just gonna do this the entire time, aren't you? I mean, it's 40, and we're doing this. Just gonna fucking drift. No indicators. No. Follow diversion. Road closed ahead. No. Oh no. Am I being diverted? I don't think so. Oh yeah, because there was this little thing, wasn't there? This has got nothing to do with it. Surely not. Ugh. Going on, road closed. Yes it is. This one is the one. That's fucking boo. I should have turned off when I was gonna. Business open as usual, road closed. Ow. God damn it. Come on, truck. Yeah, a sun visor really doesn't do much. I would have, but it's early and I'm already plenty loud. Ah, the North Park. That used to feel so much bigger. This epic land of wonder. Costa tyres, cost your bum. Ooh, I need to get tyres for the wife. Keep that in mind. Feels a little annoying now to go all the way around. Stupid loop. I mean, from the looks of it, it should be going back that way. Should be fine if I desire that route. Activity for all. Ooh. Or I might have to completely follow the law and nothing but the law. So it's probably best I'll end it here. Fuck. They're all going to scoot through, aren't they? Yeah, I knew they were. Sons of bitches.